block. Team gotta execute when they make a move. Hold on, we spinning the block. Then soaring in the sky with that Ravens guy. Let's go, we spinning the block. Alabama hip hop radio. Tune in while we go down spinning the block. Tasmanian, devil time, and the way I go, I spin it. Topics, information pending. We wanna know what you witness. What led you up in this position? From the school of hard knocks. Gonna knock off your socks. When we go and spin the block.
What's up, everybody? It's your girl, Rave, the Gemini. Y'all already know. I got 1,000 faces, be in 1,000 places, and have everything in the world to say. And we have another episode of Spin the Block podcast on Alabama Hip Hop Radio. Hey, look, I got a special guest with me today. You know, like, it's dope. It's really our first time officially meeting in person. He is under with his gorgeous music distribution under my care as an A&R. So he's like my first artist. So I'm just excited. Oh my God. But aside from that, I want y'all to give a good shout out to these folks who came out of Montgomery to come spin the block with me. We also got Huncho Fest coming on later on tonight. So yeah, we got a lot that's going planned. But watch out, go and give a shout out to my special guest, Yehtrow Lyn.
Yo, what's up? Yehtrow Lyn, Central Alabama representative, rapper, artist, engineer, producer.
Yeah, he do a lot. He do a lot. When he came to me, I was like, okay, he's an artist. I'm like, wait a minute, this all this shit that he do. Man of many talents, has a lot of things going on. So, but aside from that, how you doing? How you living? How you feeling?
I'm good.
Excellent. You ready for the night?
Oh, yeah.
You nervous?
A little bit. I ain't gonna lie.
I think, you know what? I think all artists get a little nervous at some point. You know, like, it's just that it don't have to be bad. It's just like that little hint of stage fright.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, they usually go away as soon as as soon as I step on the stage anyway. It's like the moments leading up to it. It's like, I'm just nervous. I'm like, I just finna go. Then, as soon as it started, it's like, oh, shit.
Oh, this ain't shit. I got this. Hey, most dope. All right. So, let's see what I can think of, because there's a couple of questions I do have to ask you about. Like, so what made you decide to get into music, like, and want to become an artist?
That's just a story outside. My older brother, Jeremy, back in the day, I used to read his rhyme pad. Even though he really ain't want me to, he used to whoop my ass when I did it.
You over there sneaking around. Not you sneaking and stealing rhymes.
But I started with that, and then I got just fascinated by how he was doing it. I'm like, damn, like, yeah. But like, what's this? What's that? And then I started trying to write and showing him, hey, look, man, check out what I wrote. But I was passing it off with like one of my other friends that wrote it, and I'm like, bro, look, this shit's garbage. Look what he wrote. Secretly, I'm like, that's mine. And he'd be like, yeah, it is. That's garbage. That's trash. And I'd be like, yeah, damn.
Hurt your spirit.
All right, I'm just wait for the next one. I'm gonna see what else he gonna write. And then he finally caught on to the fact that, oh, this ain't nobody else. You was writing this. Because he heard the one song from me, a song called Heard It All Before. That was my first official song. I recorded shit on through a voice recorder on the computer and a rock band mic. But he heard that. He was like, dude, did you record that? I'm like, yeah. He's like, we gotta start working ASAP. And then from there, he to just start showing me how to like formulate everything and like put everything together. And yeah, that's how I started, right? Like wanting to do music.
Just one because
because of some of my older brother was doing it, and
some of your older brothers doing stealing a rhyme pad, and then at the same time, you know, people don't talk about how family is a big influence for a lot of artists to get started. Usually, it's somebody that we know that's either in music, was doing music, or has a love for it, and either wasn't able to, or you know, they did it, but it was just for fun. But they see like, oh, my other family members want to take it serious. Okay, let me show them what I know then. So it's a real good way to get a good influence of it. So tell me another thing. What was your worst performance you have done so far? Your most worst?
It was back like a couple years ago. This place used to be in Montgomery called the Mansion. They closed it down because we used to get shot up all the time. But,
I heard the Mansion.
Yeah.
I heard of the Mansion.
Yeah, that's like notorious for getting shot up.
It was lit though. It was lit, but it got shot up all the time. I think I caught that one time, and I think I might have left the time before stuff got shot up.
The worst performance. Well, no, that'd probably be second worst. The worst probably be that night. I thought it was a good idea to go on stage slap drunk. Yeah, that went too good. Said nigga fell off stage. Damn it. It's like,
You fell off stage?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That was a bad idea. The second worst is when motherfuckers in there throwing bottles.
Throw bottles at just
on the stage. Because we had a problem with me and my folks had a problem with the people we saw because earlier we had into altercation. They ended up coming into the same club we had performing.
So they just wanted to be haters and just throw bottles.
Yeah, then that cut shit short because all my people jumped off stage and everybody just going tearing shit up.
Tear the club up. Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy. Y'all wilding up there. I know we got our stuff too, but what?
I don't even want to provoke. You just like go hit people.
Yeah, you don't do that. You don't do that. You don't just go throwing bottles like back in the day they threw tomatoes. Now it's bottles. Oh, bottles, that's fighting words. But I'm glad that you did learn that lesson too from the first time because a lot of artists do tend to get very inebriated before they show. And to be honest, they really do it because of being nervous. That stage fright. Ain't nothing wrong with taking a little shot or whatever you need to. Just don't overdo it. Save it to after you're done.
Alcohol ain't going to take away nervousness. Just don't mask it. You gonna be nervous the next time too. But what you gonna do? You have another drink the next time?
Yeah, you have another drink. Then another drink. Then you just embarrass yourself even more. Because, we all know a drunk person when we see it.
Oh, yeah.
Like... the falling off the stage part threw me off.
Why you say I don't do that?
You wait till at least you know to wait till after. At least you know you wait till after. All right.
Ask myself.
And saying so, the first song that you wrote, you say you Heard It All before. That was your first ever song.
Yeah, first ever song. So, a recorded song. I written before that, but that's the first song that was recorded.
Of a recorded. What was it about?
But basically, at that point, even my moms, even my aunties, my uncles, I'm telling them I want to do music because I want to make music. That's what I want to do. Hell with school.
Yeah,
I want to make music. And they just telling me about a whole bunch of negative shit. Like, oh well, you should probably get a job. This is not gonna work like that. This is gonna work like that. So that's the point. I hadn't heard everything you have to say before, so nobody else can tell me nothing else no more. I heard every negative thing you got to say. Fuck it, I'm still gonna run with it though.
Like,
so I didn't heard it all before. Like,
okay. No, I feel that a lot of people hear that. Like, I've heard stories of people where, certain people would be like, oh, don't do it, don't do this, don't do that. They consider being an artist is, oh, you can't get far, you only can do so much. But sometimes, I feel like with that, a lot of people just look at the money wise,
right.
the monetary value. What about the just for the art itself, to be able to creatively express yourself through music? Some people don't do it for money. Some people do it because it's their passion. And if they make some good money off of it, then hell yeah, that's a W. That's a double win, right?
I've always said this shit too. It's never my intention to be famous. It's never my intention to be famous or like super well known. Like literally, if I can make what I make at a day job, just doing what I do, making music, fine. I can. That's because I'm paying my bills. I'm doing all of it, doing what I love.
You're being an adult, but you're still doing something that you want to do. Yeah. And so, that's
a lot of people get shit twisted. I think they think like being successful is being this huge megastar and shit, which that don't happen every day. That rarely happens. I know that now.
Yeah, it's a lot of independent artists that are doing good and making good money and stuff, and they not mainstream, but guess what? Probably within their region, they know. Exactly. I bet you they still get booked and paid for shows. Like,
and that's the goal. That's the goal for me. I mean, of course, it's the art too, because that's firstly that. But if I can, like you said, if I can make a living off making the art and doing what I love to do,
that's a real W with it. And speaking of just being an artist, you also an engineer too.
Yeah, engineering, production work. I have written some songs for other people, a few, not that many, but yeah.
So, did you go to school for it, do a class, or you kind of self-taught yourself?
Everything I know, I learned myself just by trial and error and trying stuff out.
Hey, that's the best way to learn. Look, you make those mistakes, and then, like, I seen some of your stuff on Facebook, even some of your older stuff. Now, I went on YouTube.
I should have buried some of that.
No. Y'all go look at his YouTube before he deletes it.
Right after this.
You are not deleting it. Do not delete it. Because it was some stuff like he had some stuff where he's like, I'm gonna post to this, go viral, post to go famous, but it's still like it's a lot of stuff that you do, you talk about a lot. And then like even on Facebook where you're giving some people gems and game, especially with the producer engineer, like certain plugins they should have and this and that. Like, and that's a lot for you to be self-taught. Like, do you think you ever get to a point you might want to end up teaching somebody? Like, say somebody say they want to learn something under you, would you teach them?
That depends on like I'm good with like giving like advice and like giving out the game, whatever. But I put it like my brother put it talking to me because he was telling me while teaching me, he's like, look, I can show you how to do stuff. I can show you like I can give you a blueprint of it, but I can't teach you exactly how to do it. Just like when people ask me, I've had people ask me that teach them how to rap, and I'm like, I can't teach you how to rap. I can teach you how to form it. Like,
you don't teach me how to rap? I can't rap for shit, but I can write. I can't rap for shit. When I say I'm a horrible, delivery is just ugh. But when you listen to the words, like, dang, the words are good, but your delivery sucks.
This is rhythm and timing.
No, it got to be something. I'm gonna ask. Look, I'm gonna ask him later. I might do a video of you trying to show me how to rap and see how this works.
I bet it's right.
Look, do a little something. But what is so when it comes to engineering? Like, what is your like? If you could pick between like performing or creating the music yourself, which one would you choose between?
Creating music.
Creating.
And more specifically, like I like recording my own stuff, but I specifically like recording with an artist that I feel like is just super talented and super dope to sit there and be able to mix and have the control to mix and like master their vocals and stuff like that. It's the best. It's the most funnest thing in the world to me. I don't know why. It's just me personally. I love it. It's I guess it's because I get. It's not so much pressure on me as an artist. It's just I get to display how I can make something sound like, oh, it's okay to make it sound, oh, whoa, what did you do to that?
Yeah.
Because it's always that look when they hear my finished mix and they be like, oh my God. Like, yeah, that's what I was telling you.
It's the feeling of like you helping somebody do something they love, and then when you put your work into it and you finish the product and to see how they just amazed, like, oh shit, this shit is dope. You like, yeah, motherfucker. Yeah, it's a little, little boost the ego a little bit, just a little bit, but
I had artists go to like major studios in Atlanta, and they bring me a mix of like, bro, I don't know what they did to my vocals. Then I tell them like, just send me the raw vocals. And I send it back to them like, dude, I should have came to you first because I don't know what the hell they did.
Look, right? Okay, then create some more. You like more the creative music. You like the performing and the artistry.
Yeah, I do.
But did you do that? Did you do that first? You did that. You did the artist thing first before you started creating your music. Yeah. Let me guess. You got tired of doing stuff, waiting on other people. So you was like, "Fuck it, I'm finna learn it myself."
So, like when I first got my first setup, I was like, I think it was 17, 18, and I got a bunch of money because of the mall, whatever. And I went and spent like $5,000 to $7,000 on my first setup because I'm like, you know what? I go to studios and it's like $25, $30, $50 an hour. I could just get all that, learn how to do it myself, and I can take a week in here on one song if I want to. So it became like instead of spending an hour being like rush, now I get to take my time. Now it can come out how I want it to sound.
And then you can learn as you go too.
Exactly. I'm not gonna lie, my first couple mixes was.
Like if you could have one of your mixes now compared one from back then and now, it's a big difference. Yeah. Do you got any in your old ones? Don't lie to me.
Probably.
You looking at me. You looking like I don't know about. I'm gonna ask to hear it later.
Probably on an old YouTube account.
An old YouTube account? You got more than one?
Yeah, I got the Yehtrow Lyn one that I had back when I was calling myself J Eagle. I figured there was another guy around the area where I was at calling himself J Eagle. So that's when the Yehtrow Lyn thing came in, and that's like I took my last name spelled backwards in the last part of my first name. Yeah.
No, I thought that was cool because I would look when I first looked at this name, I said, wait a minute. The name I said, this your name? Like backwards? Like that was creative. I ain't gonna hold you. Alright. So it's time for one of my famous questions that I always ask people and I love it.
Oh, yeah.
You ready?
Yep, let's go.
Alright. what would be your number one song that you have right now that is a deep cut, that is something personal to you? Like, if I didn't know nothing about you and I wanted to learn something about you personally, what song would I listen to where I can learn something about you?
It's one song I have, and I'm trying to think, I don't even think I really said it, because that's going to be on the project I was talking about that you see me post about. It's a song called Fire. And that one song perfectly sums up, like, from childhood to now, just everything. So within it's like 2 verses. I think that's been, yeah, that would be the one song. The rest of them, like, only one, they're good, but they're not that deep.
It's like surface level.
Yeah. Or the other song, Bright Lights. That one right there. Because the rest of them are like, I talk about stuff, but it's not like too terribly personal.
Yeah.
I mean, this next project I'm going to do, though, it's going to be like that.
So tell me about this next project that you're working on.
This project called Slide Season, which basically I got something to say about it. Everything that's ever happened from teenage years till now, everything that's ever been done, everything that's ever occurred, everything that's ever taken place is all getting laid out in like one project.
Just laying it all on the table.
Everything. I'm talking. I don't care how personal or deep. I don't care how offended certain people get. Because the fact of the matter is, I wouldn't have the right if you didn't do it.
Yeah. Ooh. He said something there, preach. Look, if you didn't want me to say something, you should have never did it. I'm sorry. That gave me a real flashback for a second. We'll talk about it later. I'll tell you why. Anyway, could you spit a little bit of the verse of Fire for me, one of them? Just to give me an idea. Even though you ain't trying to get...
that's why I want to wait and hold on to it until I actually do. I knew you were going to hate me for it. But I actually want to wait until I actually had that project out.
It's okay. I'll wait. I'm going to get on to him by the label. I'll wait for it. All right. So, another thing I want to ask too. You ready?
What's up? We here now.
He said, we here now. Yeah, you ain't got no choice but to answer me. All right. If you could have any superpower to enhance your musical ability, what would it be?
Oh, damn. Where did you go with that?
Any superpowers? Yeah, to enhance your musical ability or your production and engineering.
I don't know if it's necessarily a superpower, but what's it called? The hearing. Being able to hear every, like, even the smallest detail. Because a lot of times mixing and production, ear fatigue is the real thing, and you'll start to, like, 1 minute it'll be like, you like it how it sounds. And the next you like, and then, like, there's another reason I don't drink while I'm mixing doing that either, because some stuff will sound really amazing when you're drunk, but
everything sounds good when you're under the influence. Every idea, every song, and listen to it sober, you're like, what the hell was I listening to?
But then you come back in the morning, it's like, okay, what the hell was that? Like, I guess, because it wouldn't be really a superpower, but like better hear. The ability to hear better, the frequency better, or to catch every frequency.
To catch every frequency?
Yeah.
Like, I know what you mean.
Yeah. Like,
I know exactly what you mean. I can't think of the right word for it too, but to be able to hear you can be able to hear every detail in depth.
Yeah.
And be able to decipher that. Some people actually do know how to do that. I don't know what kind of superhuman power they got, but they're able to do that. All right. Give me your perfect studio session. When I say your perfect studio session, like, what is it like? What is the atmosphere? What is your mood? What is going on? Like, what would put you in a good mood to be able to write and record? What would be like consider your perfect session for you?
Perfect session.
Yeah.
Well, the setting, first of all, low light kind of, not like, I ain't talking about like dim, but like just like low light, relaxing environment. It really doesn't take much for me, because I can write anything can, like,
whatever comes to mind.
Yeah, like anything I can write it anytime, any space. But perfect session, like I said, low light, like relaxed mood. Maybe a little bit of something to say, not too much.
Do you have people around? Do you want people around you?
Solo.
He said by himself. He said no.
I do not like a bunch of people in the studio with me. I've always been like that.
And if you're not the actual artist I'm working with, it's like,
yeah. Like, if I want me, if it's just me, I want just me in there. If it's me and another artist, me and that artist. If you don't bring 10, 20 people with you in here, they don't need to be.
What they here for? Unless they help pay for your session. Hey, look, some help pay for sessions. I'm like, all right, you can stay in since you can pay for the session. You help pay for it. All right. So let's see. What's enough? Because I'm kind of going off the dome with it because I don't have my spinner wheel. I miss my spinner wheel, you guys. I'm getting another one. I need my other one because it's like, all right. Bless you. It's all right. So, what are your expectations for tonight?
Expectations for tonight. First of all, I have a good show, the best performance I can. Connect with the people. Leave here with more connection and more knowledge than I came here with.
And I believe you're gonna get that. That's always the biggest thing with the shows and open mics. Win, lose, or whatever, you always leave with something.
Right.
You might not win the prize, but you might have won a connection with somebody. You might get tapped in and linked in with some stuff. You never know.
I don't think I have that. I'll never go to like showcases stuff or shows like that thinking I'm gonna win anyway because
a lot of people feel like they do. They come with like, I know I'm gonna win. I know I'm gonna. And then when they don't win, they just flip the fuck out.
Because just as good as I think I am, I know that somebody 10 times, 20 times better than I think I am. So
there's always someone out there that's gonna be better, but that just use that as influence to work and do better.
I mean, it's never my goal, and that's what me and my brothers are different. He wants to be the best. He wants to be known and recognized as being the best rapper. I'm like, I just want to be heard. I don't care if anybody thinks I'm the best.
That's real. You just want to be heard. That's something real.
I just want you to feel what I'm saying. I didn't connect with what I'm saying. I don't care about being the best.
You don't care about it. Just like I said, you just enjoy the art of it. And like you said, if it blows up and you just get you get paid for it and all this, that's really just a bonus to it.
Right.
And so musical influences, of course, everybody asks this question. Top 3 musical influences you have.
Eminem, T.I., and Big Crit.
I like that. I like that setup. Because you know what? That gives me... I thought that, especially for Eminem, because of the wordplay in some of your songs. I'm just like, some of this shit is clever, and it's a little insulting. It's just a little insulting. But I like that, because I like him. I'm learning about him too, so now I find out you're an Eminem fan. We finna bump this shit to the damn Huncho fan. we gonna really do so. But I want y'all to make sure y'all stream him, y'all follow him, y'all tap in with him. Like I said, you can tap him if you need features, if you want to book a session with him. Like, hey, tap in. Tell them where they can find you at, where they can find your music too.
Yeah, music on all platforms under Yehtrow Lyn, YEHTROWLYN, Instagram, The same, just with an underscore between Yehtrow Lyn. So YEHTROW_LYN. Y'all.
Yeah. So I probably, and we gotta have more stuff coming. Like you said, Yehtrow Lyn, my dog, Rave the Gemini, Spin the Block Podcast. We out of here.
Right now, you don't feel like it's enough right now. Don't try to call up bluff right now. Really feeling like I'm stuck right now. Fuck tomorrow, let us start right now. Oh. I can be real, I can be kind again. Straight up buckets, know that ain't your type of shit. To see me down, I know that that's your final wish. But I'm bold, and I fight, just like Tyson did. Shake it on me, said he had my back. Already know what's up, fall on me, put it all on me. This life is a